Hello, beautiful lady. I hope you know you are in charge. Yeah, that's what makes you beautiful. You are in charge of everything. You are not falling apart. Everything can fall together. Everything can stay together because you have the superpower. This week, our value-added talk focuses on unpacking female emotions, which I will call she-motions. So many things that run through us, caused by different hormonal balances at different times of the month, but different ways that this affects us. If anyone told you that emotions do not matter in your well-being and success, tell them to go to the Marines, because emotions play a great part in who you are and who you are becoming. What is an emotion? An emotion is a natural, instinctive state of mind deriving from your circumstance, your mood, your relationships with others. Or we can simply say is an outward expression of inner feelings depending on the mood or the environment and so on. Well, there are 10 basic emotions according to psychologist Robert Ludwig's theory, which sometimes are a continuum of each other. In fact, sometimes some of these emotions are mislabeled due to the very gray distinction between them. For instance, we have anger, which can be mislabeled as anxiety. Shyness may be mislabeled as fear, and so on. But altogether, we have some 10 basic ones, which are like foundation for other, outlays of emotions. We have happiness, sadness, disgust, fear, surprise, anger, pride, shame, embarrassment, and excitement. These are like basic building blocks which can be combined to form different feelings, more like you use color wheel to make primary and secondary, using primary colors to make secondary colors on color wheels. Sometimes they are more complex, sometimes we have mixed emotions blending into themselves in a hues and hues, and you don't understand how to sort them out. You say you don't know how to express, you don't know what you're feeling, because they are a mix of so many things. Basic emotions sometimes, for instance, like joy and trust, can be combined for you to say you're feeling love. Sadness and loneliness can be felt as, when combined together, can be felt as depression, and so on. I do not really want to say that emotions are good or bad, but in terms of expression, they can be wrong or right based on when, why, and how they are expressed. So it is very important to understand why you feel the way you do at every point in time, and how you can harness your emotions to your advantage in terms of propelling forward in life or actualization of your goals. For instance, laughing when you should be sober will be seen as expressing a wrong emotion. But is laughing wrong? No. And if you are angry when you are being corrected, that may be like a wrong expression of emotion. But getting angry for injustice, for instance, somebody may say that that's a right emotion to express at that time. So I don't want to say there's anything is positive or negative, things like that at this time. That's not my focus. But the fact that being able to analyze your emotions, understand what you're feeling at a certain time, and what you can do to make it work for you better. So as women, you should be in charge of what to express each time. Emotions does not define you or make you good or bad, but emotions can open or shut doors to big opportunities and relationships. They are either our greatest friends or enemies. So do not make a shipwreck of your life by expressing the wrong emotions at the wrong time. Now I'm going to just give some few tips, because we're always limited with time. I will just give some quickly, some few tips that can help us in analyzing, understanding, and managing our emotions. Number one, at every point in time when you're relating with others, be aware come to a self-awareness of how you're feeling in every conversation and relationship. Is it disappointment? Is it anger? Do a quick mental check and understand how you're feeling. It takes a lot of self-awareness to pinpoint your feelings and distinguish them from your thoughts in order to now respond or articulate your words correctly. Number 2, identify the root cause of that emotion that you're feeling. Some emotions they are root causes, for others. For instance, joy will make you laugh. Sadness will make you cry. But let me ask a funny one as women. What makes you jealous? What makes you feel jealous of others? Because that is one common thing that we express. I would say many times it's about inferiority complex, low self-esteem, and this must be dealt with. I want you to know that no one is actually better than you, except when the context is wrong. And as they say, context is king. So you're looking at someone's dressing, someone's spouse, someone's material possession, maybe car, bag, or whatever, or lifestyle, which looks better than yours. And what you don't do is that is that person's reality at that time, not yours. Life itself is a continuum. You don't know why or how they came about that thing you're looking at or that standard, but you choose to engage your emotions in an uninformed reality, causing you sadness or jealousy or envy or resentment. These are not the right emotions when it comes to how you feel about others. Avoid using other people's standards to rate yours. Don't forget you should be authentic and be able to revel in your uniqueness, not in other people's own. Number 3, take a deep breath. Anytime you have a feeling you do not understand, take a deep breath first. Be patient. Listen actively to your inner self, and then listen actively for context and meaning, and that will support your cognitive function when relating with others. Another thing is, after taking a breath and understanding this, you need to now control things mentally. You have superpower. Calm is superpower. Control it mentally by willfully changing, to the right emotions. If you see someone and you have the tendency to feel jealous, change it to love, change it to appreciation. Admire the bag and move on. Admire the thing that you think is better than yours. And just move on. There's no emotion you cannot control. It is called self-control. Whatever it is that want to make you distracted or feel bad or feel lesser, do not succumb to it. Mentally control yourself. Get a statement that you can even repeat it 10 times like a mantra in your head and say, I am already enough. I'm big, I'm this and that. Anything that will make you feel better. Control yourself. Be calm. Don't react. Respond. We've spoken about this in the past podcasts. Calm is superpower, and you have superpower because you're a superwoman. Another point is try practicing mindfulness. You could do that through meditation. I've shared a link of how you could distress your mind emotionally by meditation and some breathing exercises. Make them a habit. They will help you a lot. Don't worry about whether it is perfect the first time. Just keep practicing it. Keep trying to make sure that you are releasing. Try a new hobby. That's another point. Rechannel your emotions into something creative. If you love to paint, you love to compose music, you love to clean up the house, do something creative, with the emotion that is building up inside of you. You can find solace in doing something or just simply, listening to music. Music is very spiritual, and they have effect on your emotions. They have effect on your feel good emotions, your endorphins and, dopamines and the rest in your body. So they make you, to be controlled somehow. It helps you to control your emotions. Look for spiritual songs that have meaning, songs that uplift, songs that invigorate and support inner balance. Those are the kind of songs you should be listening to. Don't get songs with negative energy again. Don't get songs that will infuriate you. Don't be listening to songs that talks about the economy at such times. Look for songs that uplift, that support your inner mind, that talks about your belief, that talks about God. You could go into worship and so on. Another thing is to be patient with people, be forgiving, be open-minded with others as they learn to respond to your feelings too. So testing that you're feeling, be open-minded, feel also from there. There's a place of empathy. We're going to talk about empathy one of these days. Putting people in your shoes, that will also help you to control and know how to express your emotions. Limit distractions when you're talking to people. Limit distraction, because sometimes being distracted with cell phones or something, can make you to actually misinterpret how you are feeling. So in all, it is very important to learn how to express your feelings, in healthy and productive ways. Whether in the workplace or with your friends or with your family, it is the same way of expressing, the rightly expressing them in healthy ways. Like I said, it's a bit scientifical, because you have to start from your inner mind. You have to do some level of control. Don't always throw tantrums. Don't react. That is what the men always call us as the other gender. No, you are unique. You're different. You are in charge. You're in control. You're a queen. You could take charge of a kingdom. Finding how to do it may not be easy, especially if you did not have a good model growing up, or if you're not in a friendly or a healthy environment where you have a good sense of belonging. But that's where that's where channeling your inner power comes in, inner feeling, inner self-esteem, And then another thing is that don't bottle up your emotions. Otherwise, it is a molten magma waiting to explode like a volcano. So when I'm talking about controlling your emotions, it is different from bottling it up. Don't bottle up. You are just going to explode one day. Bottling is letting it seep inwards, and to be piling up there instead of sipping it, letting it release. So keeping it does not last long. You will eventually explode. So don't tidy it up inside. No. Controlling emotions is about releasing it without expressing it. Let me repeat that again. Bottling is letting it seep inside instead of outward. And then controlling it is releasing the emotion without expressing it. That is, let it seep out as if you are gassing out. It's not directed at anybody. You just try to do it. Sometimes you can go for a long walk or for jogging. Just let it seep out. That's the meaning of, controlling your emotions. Do not direct it at anyone. Don't make it personal. And one last thing I want to say. Expressing your emotion can force you to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid of vulnerability. As a woman, you should be tender, you should be feminine, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable with people, especially with people who care about you. But just be emotionally intelligent with your vulnerability. So being vulnerable is not bad, but when you are vulnerable without emotional intelligence, that's why there's a problem, because you can be taken advantage of. So feel free to be soft. Feel free to express vulnerability. After expressing your emotions, you're dealing with a man, for instance. Let them know how you're feeling, but in a very positive way. Don't throw tantrums like I told you. It will come out, how do I put it, as a character of strength. When you are vulnerable, but you cannot be taken advantage of. Don't lose rare opportunities that may come your way. At the same time, you don't lose yourself while trying to take opportunities. So you're trying to be vulnerable in order to not lose opportunities, but at the same time, don't let yourself be taken advantage of by being emotionally intelligent, knowing what to express. And I know this is deep, but I want you to listen to this last part again very well, slowly, and then you will understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want to make this so long. I think I will have to stop here, because we'll continue another time. So thank you so much, and until next week, this is Dr. Kemi. Stay good, stay calm, stay in charge, be in control, and you will always be that winning woman, that ultimate woman, that unique woman that can rule the world. Until next week again, Thank you so much, and bye. We can simply say is an outward expression